A very good morning to the children of class 3 and welcome to your English literature class. So till the last video we have already got the story about Peter, about Capi and about that blind boy, and I hope you all have done the practice sheet which I have given to you and you all have enjoyed the story so far. Today we will start with a new chapter, that is chapter number 5, and it's Just Imagine. So children, can you just imagine if we all had the beautiful wings to fly like birds and reach the sky? We could go anywhere we wanted, right? We could visit our friends, we could say hi and fly away. It would have been so nice and so beautiful. But this cannot happen in real because we don't have wings in real. That's why it's just imagine. So the poet here wants to tell us about the children's imagination, that how you can imagine, how beautiful imagination can be. That is, of crocodiles brushing their teeth. Oh, elephants using handkerchiefs. Have you ever heard about all these? I never heard. Let's see what is it all about. This poem is Just Imagine, was written by Santhini Govindan. Who was Santhini Govindan? She was a widely published, award-winning author of children's literature in English. She has written more than 50 books, including poetry, picture books, and short stories of children of all ages, and I can already imagine how beautiful she writes. She's a dog lover. We all are dog lover, right? An arch enthusiast whose hobbies include collecting bells. Oh, that's a nice hobby. So, Santhini Govindan had written this poem, Just Imagine, and it's so beautiful. So, let's see about it. Can you see the children are having wings and they are flying around? You can imagine yourself also. So, if crocodiles had to brush their teeth the way I do every morning and night, just imagine the number of toothbrushes they would need to keep all those rows of teeth sparkling white. So, I have never heard of crocodile brushing their teeth. I can only imagine closing my eyes that those big teeth is using those tiny brushes, and obviously one will not be enough. We use only one brush, right? So one will not be enough for that big crocodile. So they need too many brushes. Okay, the number of toothbrushes they need. So you can well imagine how many the crocodiles need to brush their teeth and to make it white, sparkling white. What is the meaning of sparkling? Shining. Okay? And remember to brush your teeth every morning and night, children. Yes. If elephants had to use handkerchief every time they sneezed, or had a bad cold, just imagine how many hankies they would have to wash and iron and fold. And can you well imagine that the elephants are washing their hankies, ironing them and folding them to reuse it? Yes, this all can happen in our imagination only. So here, the crocodiles are brushing their teeth, the elephants are sneezing on their handkerchiefs, and they are washing and ironing and folding their hankies too, just like we are flying around with our wings in the sky. So this poem is all about the beautiful imagination. We have giraffes, we have centipedes, and we have birds also. But we will not do the rest of the poem today. So we'll be only sticking to these two parts. Let's read once more. If crocodiles had to brush their teeth the way I do every morning and night, just imagine the number of toothbrushes they would need to keep all those rows of teeth sparkling white. If elephants had to use handkerchiefs every time they sneezed or had a bad cold, just imagine how many hankies they would have to wash, iron, and fold. The elephant would have been tired of it, right? So what did we see in this chapter? We saw about Santhini Govindan, who is the poet of this beautiful poem. She is an award-winning author of children's literature in English. She has written more than 50 books, including poetry, picture book, and short stories. She is also a dog lover and art enthusiast, and she has a beautiful hobby of collecting bells. Okay? So I will not do anything with you today, any new words, nothing. We'll just read the poem first and then we will go on to all those things. Okay? So please, children, read the poem in your home. Okay? So that's all for today. We'll continue in the next video. Keep imagining.